What's up, YouTube? I'm on my third job of the day, and one of my challenges is to fix the airbag cover without replacing the airbag. So the customer put some sticky glue, kind of like weather stripping shit. Here's the problem. It doesn't stick well to plastic that's greasy, and then it's subject to environmental changes with the atmosphere inside and outside the car. So this is a Band-Aid that doesn't stick. You know what that means, a Band-Aid that doesn't stick. So that's out. So now I need to get all this crap out. So I'm not sure who did this, but
it's moving, it's a worm.
It's not fixing the problem. Rachel has been riding my ass for the last 2 weeks now.
I have not.
What do you want? What do you want?
Nothing. Finish your YouTube video.
I'm gonna talk to your feet. What do you want?
My little feet. My little chicken legs.
Yeah, from your knees down. Okay, what do you want? Right. Do you remember the hand that the guy would talk? He's like, and they drew like eyes and put in the. Do you remember that? And I was like, I think Pee Wee Herman did it.
Yeah, they still do that on TikTok.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's not nothing new. That's like so 40 years ago. It almost looks like a sideways vagina. All right, come on. What do you need? I've never done this before, so I'm gonna show the world how I'm gonna fix this, because I'm sure I'm not the only person out there dealing with their airbag cover that's falling down and someone tried to put snot on it to stick it back together. So tell me what you want.
Why do I want?
This is all freestyle work right now. I'm gonna freestyle this. So I'm not sure. I might use my hot. I might just rip. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Somehow or another, I got to get this hot and stick it together. So I'm thinking if I just heat up the plastic and smear it, that it may stick, or drill holes in it, and then add plastic and retexture it. And then you would have to retexture it with a piece of vinyl, which I think I have here, if anyone's ever seen that. So what we're gonna do is, I think we're just gonna melt a hole through it here on both sides, and then I'm gonna retexture it, and that's the best it's gonna be. And it's down low, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But that's how you get this pattern back in here, is that you would use a piece of vinyl or something. Actually, you could use a fingerprint too, and just lightly touch it. So let me get my solder and iron out, and we're gonna see if we can't take you through it.
When that airbag pops, will it pop out at the bottom or through the...
So what happens is this door blows off, and then the bag, so this blows down, and then this blows that way.
So I wouldn't be putting any type of nails in it.
I'm not putting nails. I'm going to use plastic. This is how this was attached, with plastic. So I'm going to do 3 tabs of plastic and be done. So plastic welding is what we're going to do.
Okay. I just looked on the note you wrote. It said, don't try to pay for
Rachel, he's still having key problems with his Volkswagen.
all your secrets in black.
Did you hear what I said?
What?
Still having key problems. He has two issues. He has a key problem. On top of he has a check engine light problem. Was that the new key?
It says it right on it.
All right, so I'm using my soldering pen. I don't know if this is going to get hot enough to do this. And what we're going to do is we're going to go above the airbag material, up above the corner, and then we're going to go in the center, and then we're going to go on the end. And that should be enough to bond this. And then I'm going to try and go back and fix the color, well, the reveal of this panel. And let's see if we can't just get this to melt, get this thing hot. And this soldering pen is definitely not, and it's been beat to death. So let's start, I guess, in the center. Let's see if we can get this going. Sorry if my arm is in the way. And this soldering pen is not really hot, and I don't want it really hot. Remember, you're going above the airbag and staying away from it. And this is on a low heat setting. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then now we're gonna let that cool off and see if that will stick. The problem is that the bag's been laxed back so many times that there's memory in the plastic, so I might have to take a heat gun and take the flex out of this. But let's get this to cool off. Maybe I'll do another hole just to help not have any more issues here. This thing has air suspension on it. I just felt it move. By no means is this a perfect fix, but it'll look pretty good. As soon as this cools off, and then I'll show you how I'm going to fix the holes. All right, so these two places are stuck, and then now we're going to move over to the next. I hope you guys got to see all that. And we're going to move over to the next location, and then we're going to go right here. And then once I'm getting through the first layer, we're pushing hot plastic through, and then I work it around a little bit so we can get that bond. And then we're going to let that cool off. It doesn't take long for hot plastic to change temperatures and stick. Okay, so now you can see everything's stuck. And the best thing to do is you can add plastic by taking a piece of seat trim that you don't see. You can steal a piece of plastic from something else. We're not going to do that right now. We're going to see if I can't just make this I do want to steal a piece of plastic, but you could use a zip tie, or we can put a little heat on this here. I'm gonna go get a piece of vinyl and see if I can't show you how to do this. So what I found is a piece of textured rubber off a floor mat. So, you know, it has kind of the similar patterns in it. Sorry. So you see that? And it's very similar to what you see there. So now you could take a heat gun and do it. Or you can add a little bit of heat to this, right? We're going to soften this up a little bit. And we could add plastic to this, but we're going to try and do it without adding anything to this. You don't have a whole lot of time when you're dealing with hot plastic. Probably could add some plastic to this, but we're gonna just see if I can't do it without. So and you're never gonna get perfect. There's always gonna be some type of a blemish. But I could show you, you could use a plastic zip tie for this. I could steal a piece from the interior someplace else in the car that no one would know. And you can melt that right in this hole and then add the texture right back to it. So let's just do this. And your only other option past this is replacing the airbag. And this is how this vehicle showed up here.
It smells like cherries.
Does it?
Yeah, like the cherry shampoo carpet, or carpet shampoo.
So now we're going to zoom in because you're going to see the repair, and I can make this perfect if the more time I spend on it, but this will just give you an idea of how to do this. You can add plastic back to this, but you definitely need the texture of the dashboard, and typically it's found on a piece of vinyl. You could use your fingers to do it. The more you play with it, the better you will get. I was just using a piece of rubber that has that texture in it. Thanks for watching.